Hello, hello, hello! Sorry about that, it took me longer than usual to set everything up. You know how it is. I doubt anybody's here yet, but how's everybody in chat doing? Hello, Penny. If I sound a tiny bit weird, it's because I bit my tongue. And I'm dehydrated. Hello, Pale Hunter. Biting my tongue on its own wouldn't be so bad. But in combination with the dehydration, it's not great. So how you crazy kids doing? I would never figure out how to use it. But every couple of years, my sister says that she's going to make me a VTuber model. I'm pretty sure that she made her own. Although a volley are pretty different than whatever the hell her model's got going on. But it would probably help with, like, audience retention. If they've got some, like, goofy-ass bird in the corner that actually moves to pay attention to. Well, if you're not a fan of Terraria, you're not going to be a fan of what I've got going on right now. Because I can only really use items that I fish up. So we're just going to be fishing for, like, the next 700 hours. Hello, it's Pede. Indeed. Fishing only, even. The main thing that I need right now is that I need the angler to give me the golden fishing, or not golden fishing net, the golden bug net. So that I can start fishing in hell. Although fishing up gold crates for, like, heart crystals would be really nice. You know, so I don't die instantly. Also, some shine potions would be nice, since I do not have access to, torches or anything like that. A very strange challenge I've decided to take on. I'm having fun with it, but I cannot imagine it's the most fun thing to watch. Like, what is that, vulture got going on up there? Of course, there's the Eye of the Cthulhu flying around back there. It's gonna be a while until, we fight that. When I do defeat Skeletron, I might allow myself to steal a bed from the dungeon. Since that's not something I'll ever be able to make myself. And especially in hard mode, once we're waiting for, like, the mechanical bosses. And being able to sleep through the night. Or the day, I guess. Well, whatever doesn't have something going on will be very handy. Hello, Itmost. Another wooden crate. I don't know when the Christmas shit starts. But if we do get the Frost Legion, I'll let myself do that. I don't celebrate Christmas, but it would be a lot of fun to decorate, like, a house for it. Like if we could get Santa Claus to move in. Which is just a normal thing that happens in Terraria. You know, normal Terraria stuff. Stuff to increase my fishing power would also be really nice. Throw that away. I'm sitting on a toilet, because sitting on a toilet does actually increase your fishing power for some reason. I thought I had fishing potions anyway. I do have fishing potions. Your house looks horrendous. Yeah, the candy cane blocks are kind of ugly as hell. My favorite is the Halloween stuff, because not only do the costumes look nice, but the cat in a witch hat is fucking adorable, and also you can get a bat hook. Which if you can get, like, a pretty decent grappling hook really early in the game, it's game changing. Whoops. Another balloon pufferfish. Pufferfish. Oh, might be a little bit tired. Oh my goodness. I don't know that I'll have the energy to stream it when I get around to it, but if you're still here, Penny, we should all stream Phasmophobia on Saturday. Whoop. My housemate will still be awake. Hello, Vicar. So that'll be something we gotta deal with, but it's not the end of the world. I'm making money doing this, so by definition I am a professional, but I have housemates. I only have the one. But it is expected that there will be interruptions in streams. Yeah. From what I can tell, Majestic Hawk is good for Phasmophobia on Saturday. So if everyone else is, we should totally stream it. Let's go. Get like a small network of streamers going. One of you is going to become more famous than me, and then I can piggyback off of your success. That's the dream. Majestic Hawk? Yes, it's supposed to sound like that. Just a mutual friend of ours. It would be a lot of fun. To stream with him. You might be busy. Unfortunate. Now, Majestic Hawk is the neighbor that I played through all of the Dark Souls games with as old women. I was Auntie Agnes. He was Auntie Blanche. We were invaded in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. And somebody's like, you two are very funny, but you should probably level your health. And then I'm like, no. Shan't. Health is for nerds. Boom. Oh, sweet. A star. As soon as that disappears, we know we can go get a quest from the angler. Neon Tetra. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta play through the From Software games as old women. That's why my Bloodborne character, which I should probably finish that before the year is over, is just named Granny. And can I get a golden crate? Well, yeah. If you get hit, you're doing it wrong. But when you're just kind of screwing around, it's pretty easy to get hit. And also if you're invaded, which is how people knew that we needed more health. Invaders will usually get you. Although we were able to just kind of hide from a lot of invaders. I guess that after a certain point, they assume that you're not going to be using the Mimic Veil. So a lot of people just kind of give up. It's funny stuff. It would be cool if there was an item kind of like the Tree Giant Seed or whatever it's called. In Dark Souls 2 and 3. Just hide from the enemy and make all of the enemies hostile to them. Peak gameplay. Problem is that by playing in multiplayer, you're basically opting in to PvP. And like, that's not what we're doing. We're just trying to play through the game as a group. Alright, what do you got for us? Quest. Stupid, it's caught in the desert. Well, the desert is not too far from here. Hopefully we get another accessory or something. And please just give me something worth my time. Alright. Whoops, that's my chainsaw. Don't question it. Yeah, there's the Seamless Co-op mod. Unfortunately, my buddy's only got it on PS5. If I could find somebody who I vibed with well enough, it would be a lot of fun to play through Seamless Co-op Elden Ring. There's a Convergence mod or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. A lot of fun. Which has also got a seamless multiplayer mod for it. That would be a lot of fun to play through. Oh, scorpion fish. Well, Scorpio fish. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Get fucked. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I didn't play it a whole lot. What did I get? Were those just crate potions? Yep, all I got were crate potions. Thanks for nothing, dude. So this is what this grind is going to look like. You know what, I should probably open my stuff over there. I'm stuck on my stuff. Go ahead and throw you away. Throw you away. Yep, that's all I can really afford to throw away at the moment. Let's go ahead and start opening things. And then stacking my stuff. Hello, Vicar. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. Oh, gotta open this up. Oh, sweet. Shine potions. What else can I throw away? Aglet, I forgot. Do not need mana potions. Throw you away. Most of the good stuff that I got is unfortunately just going straight into the trash. Do not need mana potions. Unfortunately, the mana potions cannot be broken down into components. But yeah, with shine potions, I can actually see in the dark if I do need to do that for a quest in the future. And I will. Alright, let's go and get back to where we are. Unfortunately, we gotta do a bunch of fishing. Ooh, a water chest. I can't use what's in here, but let's check it out. Shark bait. Shark bait is just a baby shark companion, which is funny, but not something I can use. I wonder what kind of stuff there is to fish up in the corruption. Oh. Well then, I needed to get to the, middle of the world anyway. That's totally fine. You know what I should do is I should figure out how to set up the, announcement things or whatever. Nope, I can't be picking stuff up. Like when somebody follows or does whatever, it makes a little thing pop up on screen. Which would not be visible on my YouTube. But... One second. Some interactivity does make people more willing to, like, stick around and click on shit. Boom. And if my sister does ever make me that VTuber model, we could probably try to have fun with that. I've only have pretty big eyes, but maybe for the low cost of like 1,000 necrotic flux, those eyes could be bigger. Of course, I would never actually figure out how to use a VTuber model. That's not the point. I don't even own a webcam, so maybe like a PNG tuber model would be more my speed. Alright. And back to what we were doing. This is it, y'all. This is the stream. Probably should have brought my crate potions. Nobody ever accused me of being smart. We're gonna catch some fish. Ooh, a double cod. Yeah, I need to get back to the ocean, then to the middle. Alright. My shit is a mess. Holy shit. Gonna eat one of these, just because. What are my crate potions? Here they are. And my fishing potions. Sweet. Let's go and head back to the center of the map. The fastest way I know how. I do think playing Terraria with a group would be a lot of fun. Oh, it's a graveyard biome down here. Just, you know, maybe not like this. Come on, snail, kill me. There we go. Satu angling tried to drink a lake. This is the ocean? Come on, game. At least do your death shoutouts correctly. I'm really low energy right now for some reason. Work all week has kind of sucked ass, so that could be why. Although all I'm doing is fishing, so it should probably be fine. I just have to remain entertaining in the process of fishing. That's a bit tougher of an ask. But it can probably be done. That being said, the YouTuber I stole this idea from was not streaming it, probably for this exact reason. Alright, let's go. Come on. Alright. Gotta get to the whatever. Unfortunately, there are not a whole lot of upgrades I can actually use for mobility. If I can get some wings, oh, that would be a bonus. I'm not going to get them fishing here. But it's a thing you can get. Neon Tetra. It's a cardinal. Y'all ever watch the regular show? Toucan? I've actually not watched the regular show. But I've heard people talk about their qualms with Mordecai X... What the hell is the cardinal's name? Margaret. Unfortunately, if I cut it, that doesn't do anything yet. If you can figure out how bots work, we can get one up and running. Nope, thank you for the posture check. I'm actually still sitting up, but if anybody at home is shrimping, now's the time to fix that. Oh, sorry, I already got a jungle crate. That's what we like to see. No, I'm not even invested in the characters of Mordecai or Margaret. But listening to people talk about that ship, it seems infuriating. I'm just trying to fill the silence. Silent night. Holy night. Maybe don't fill the silence like that. I've been analyzing a lot of the music that they play way too much at work. And I've noticed that A, country music annoys me, and B, a lot of the times it's nonsensical. There's a song with the guy's talking about how like this one lady is the light of his life or whatever. But then he's like, you can take a 2-lane town with no name and turn it into Vegas lights. But that doesn't make sense. He clearly means you can take a 2-lane town with no name and turn it into the Vegas Strip. But he was clearly not willing to try to rhyme that in, I guess. And there's another one where he's like, I've got all these memories about you. I don't know why, but they always come true. Baby, you're my deja vu. But that's not fucking deja vu at all. He's describing premonition. Get your shit together, songwriters. Another one that recently started bothering me is it's like losing track of time is a specialty of you and I, which isn't grammatically correct. If she was going to say losing track of time is a specialty of yours and mine, not only is that more accurate, but it sounds better. The only issue I can think of, or why she would not have done that, ooh, that bat might figure out how to get in here, is because then she'll spend a lot of the song saying mine. But I don't see the issue with that. I, of course, don't know the names of any of these songs. Well, when did I get off the toilet? These bats are getting dangerously close to figuring it out. Oops. They're somehow not figuring it out. But they're getting close. Like this one here just has to fly to the right. It keeps almost doing it. And then it's like, nah, I'm not gonna figure it out. Figuring it out is for nerds. Come on, little buddy. You can almost get in here and kill me. It'll be a lot of fun, I promise. Probably kill it so it doesn't have the chance. Some preemptive murder. There we go. Go ahead and sit down on the toilet. For some reason I cannot sit on the toilet and commit murder. And can die on the toilet just fine. Ask Elvis Presley. Have y'all seen the art of Cookie Monster sitting on the toilet? Looking like he's fighting for his life. When it's like, I do not want to go down like Elvis, or go out like Elvis. And then a lot of people, it's like, well, no wonder you're struggling. The toilet lid's down. I feel like I'm probably talking to 0 viewers. Let's turn this into a podcast. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about Terraria's very simplistic fishing mechanics. I need upgrades. Upgrades, people. Indeed, I'm just sitting on the toilet, doing some fishing. Rambling about songs that bother me. Now, to be fair, I'm just not a big fan of music with lyrics. But country music, and most Christmas music, is just so meandering. Like, they've got no energy to them. The only 2 Christmas songs that I like are I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas and Dominic the Donkey. Peak Christmas music. And if you do not know about Dominic the Donkey, I definitely recommend looking it up. He's the Italian Christmas donkey. He's a national treasure. I could just be taking the piss since I do not celebrate Christmas. But these are 2 real songs. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Something about rhinoceros. Imagine my surprise when I open up my eyes and see a hippo hero standing there. What if I shouldn't drink another crate potion? I can also open the crate I've already got. Let's check it out. I got more bamboo! Bamboo is not the only thing I can make furniture out of. No, but it's like the main thing I can make furniture out of. Gonna drink another one of these. Whoops. Have you ever considered getting into streaming, Penny? My sister recently got into it. Although I'm pretty sure most of the people here know that, since I leaked her stream. I tried watching a bit of the stream myself while I was on my lunch, but my phone's a piece of shit when it's not in power saving mode. And of course it wouldn't have been in power saving mode if it wasn't a piece of shit. So I just need a new phone. Problem is that phones are so fucking expensive for something that's just going to break in like 2 weeks anyway. I suppose I could be more careful with my stuff. I've had my phone for like 2.5 years now. But I did spiderweb the fuck out of the screen like week 1. I think I got it on a Tuesday, and then I dropped it on my walk home, like that same week, Saturday. Of course, nobody does that kind of thing on purpose. So being more careful would have helped, but only so much. I haven't gotten a single golden crate yet. 2 jungle crates, though. Well, technically, that's my 3rd, since I already opened one. Jungle crates will allow me to build NPC housing. Gold crates are the only way I will ever increase my health, though. We're also going to have to keep our eyes open for a golden worm. If I can get a golden worm and a pink pearl, I'm allowing myself to shimmer those. The gummy worm will give me a bonus to fishing, which is what I need, obviously. And then the pink pearl will give me access. Well, I guess the galaxy pearl. That will increase my luck. Not by a lot, but any amount of luck is good luck. Wooden crate. My buddy Galaxy Espion is interested in streaming, but I don't know when Faye will find the time to do that. And Faye in college. Like some kind of fucking nerd. Oh, one of them figured it out. Look how close to death I am. 1 of 120 HP. We'll be concerned later. For now, we fish. It's a good thing I was able to fight it off. Otherwise, I would have lost 2 minutes of fishing crate power potion. No golden crates. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, I won't be able to, like, do any fishing off stream, because that would ruin the point. I'm still going to be playing this in 2027. It's like, oh, are you in hard mode yet? And it's like, no. Are you in hard mode yet? And they're like, what the fuck does that even mean? Nobody's doing anything quite this stupid. Except the person I copied it. The person I stole this idea from, Frostburn on YouTube, is not only already done. Actually, I can't confirm. I could watch more of the video, see how long it actually took him to get to hard mode. Surely he brings it up. But if I was going to play Terraria with buddies, no, we would not be doing it like this. I don't mind fishing in Terraria, but only allowing yourself to use loot from fishing is a bit silly. Come on. Neon Tetra are just trash fish, right? If they were for a potion, their name would probably be blue. So they are probably just trash fish. Oh, my potions have both worn off. The night is only half over. I'll probably afford to drink another 2. Boom, let's go. I can get golden crates here. They're just extremely rare. And jungle crates will be the only thing that allow me to build housing. Like housing. So we need those. I also need to stop getting balloon pufferfish. I believe the balloon pufferfish is semi-rare. But I've got like 12 of them at this point. Do not need that many. Honestly, I don't think I'm actually using the one I've got. I think that's just cosmetic. Do you ever play any Terraria, Penny? It'll be fun. I'll have to see how far the translation's coming. I don't speak any Japanese, but I was playtesting for a group who is translating the Magician's Quest sequels. Golden Crate! They're translating the Magician's Quest sequels into English. Magician's Quest just being like Animal Crossing, but with a magic school. And there aren't just animals, there's also like office equipment, but you're allowed to date them. So like, you can date the deer, you can date the plants, you can date the rotary phone. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. The game is pretty fun though. Mostly pranks. You'll be trying to like walk from the classroom to the store. And another student will just kind of walk up and cast a spell that forces you to fart. It's a very Japanese game. But I could probably get like at least 4 eyes on the project. Do like a let's play of it. Not to mention every let's play you can find on the internet is just some dumbass who picks up the game for like 20 minutes. And it's like, why can't I move furniture around? Meanwhile, they ignored the tutorial on how to do that. I'm not going to say that the tutorial on moving furniture isn't needlessly complicated, but it tells you how to do that. Oh, look at that. Another balloon pufferfish. My god, how rare are balloon pufferfish? Quickly, somebody Google it. Neon tetra. It took me a while to get a balloon pufferfish, but I feel like I've gotten like 40 of them. Whoop. Hello, Rocky Kitten. I've only got the one. So if I hold off on opening it, you get to hang out for even longer. I won't do that to you though, so let's go ahead and pop this thing open. Oh, where'd these come from? Get those out of there. Oh, the bat! Let's go ahead and throw away. What do I not care about? Nope, all I got was some gravitation potions and masturbate. Well, I've found a heart crystal. I know it's possible. Although honestly, as helpful as life crystals are going to be, like, don't get me wrong, I'm going to need those. The main thing I need is for the fucking angler to give me the golden bug net, so I can start fishing in hell. My plan for the wall of flesh is to flood hell with lava, by using all the lava in the, like, caverns above. And then use the blood shark, like the lava shark mount, to quickly avoid the wall of flesh while spamming him with bombs. And that is the only boss I've got a strategy for, considering I can't use anything I don't fish up. I'm allowing myself to use... Ooh, fishing power bonus. I'm allowing myself to use the shimmer, but that's not that helpful. I can get dirt by throwing ore in there until it turns into dirt. Ooh, jungle crate. Ooh, another jungle crate. And my crate potion's actually worn off. It is morning. With it raining, I'm getting a fishing bonus. I should stop stalling. Let's go ahead and head over. See what the angler wants from us. Angler, what'll it be today, buddy? Quest. Underground and in caverns. Yeah, I've cut those before. Hopefully I don't die immediately, because I've only got so many shine potions. More fishing. Hello, stars of, Kenite. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. I don't know where I got Kenite before. I think that Kenite is some religious thing. Or at least it was. In, Fallout New Vegas' Lonesome Road DLC. Not Lonesome Road. Honest Hearts? That's a gemstone. I need to replay Fallout New Vegas. I'm sure I could get at least 2 people to watch me play it. Yep, I hear you, worm. Alright. Well, I do need this worm to die before I can safely start fishing. Where are you at? There we go. Worm dead. Alright. That granite elemental should not be an issue. Nope, it's going to be an issue. That's what I get for being confident that it's not going to be a problem. Iron crate, not what I'm after. Always a good find. Oh, batfish. That is actually what I was after. Oh, I just needed to get it before my potion wore off. That was fast. Quest. Nope, angler vest. That's another upgrade. Where is it? I'm blind as shit, but it's in here. There it is. Boom. What is that? Another increase 5 points to our fishing power. Let's go. Let's go ahead and start putting some stuff away, just that I don't need. Hold on to that. I don't need it, but let's hold on to it. Bottle. Ooh, a compass rose. Put that away. Seaweed. Do not need the boomstick. Let's go ahead and throw away. Not throw away. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Making some progress. Extremely rare. Yeah, I've gotten like 30 of these dudes. Oh, that is pretty promising. Shut up, dolphin. Ooh. I don't need another one of these either. Don't need that. Throw you away. Auto stack. I'm getting a lot of good stuff. Heart reach potions. Keep almost throwing away my gills potions, thinking they're mana potions. Speaking of which, fuck you. Get out of here, mana potions. I think the angler is just kind of losing his mind. I'm not saying I blame him. Oh, another turtle. Ah, sweet, a staff of regrowth. Do I have an aglet? This is not the aglet, this is the anklet. Yes, I already have the anklet. Ooh, arcane feral claws. That's actually not a bad find. I mean, arcane is not useful to me. Did not get as much stuff as I would have liked. 70 bamboo. Like, that's enough that I could build housing. But I just like when the angler suffers. Alright, let's go and get to the center of the map the one way we know how. I'm fortunate enough to not be claustrophobic. What's interesting is that in Vintage Story, where I'm living almost completely underground, one of my character's traits is claustrophobic, which just makes them a slower miner. I can't have that. Throw those away, let's relock this. I was kind of hoping there would be something down here to kill me. Come at me, squid. It would be nice if I could ever get a magic mirror. But that's not something people ever have access to. Hello, Loxia. You've come to watch the most exciting Let's Play of Terraria you've ever seen. Now, peanut butter's not bad. Like, I wouldn't describe it as one of my favorite things. But is it crunchy or creamy? I might sound like a crazy person, but I do actually prefer crunchy peanut butter. The crunchier the better. At a certain point, I might as well just be eating like a jar of peanuts. And you know what? I have just eaten a jar of peanuts. Ow. Right. Peanuts are actually pretty good for you. Well, the jar is less good for you, but it is tasty, so it's fine. The peanuts are dinner, the jar is dessert. Must eat the jar. Alright, so back to what we were doing. Which is mostly just hot girl shit. Am I out of fishing potions? I am blind, but I might be. Ooh, a sonar potion. Who needs a fishing potion? We've got rain, we've got our crate potion. I've also got another piece of the angler clothing. If I can just get that golden fishing net, though, not only will it make collecting bait so much easier, but I can actually start fishing in hell for some good loot. Thank you for checking in, Vikar. Excuse me. Could probably make a little sound go off when people check in. Yes, so I'm fishing in the jungle, primarily for the bamboo. Honestly, if I wasn't after bamboo, I would be fishing in Sky Islands, because I would still like to get fledgling wings. I've got the lucky horseshoe, so I will not fall to my death. But even fledgling wings seem like they would be pretty helpful. Give me like a minuscule amount of flight. Although I can actually build most furniture, including doors, out of iron. Probably make like the ugliest hotel you've ever seen. I can use like ore for the walls, or like main structure. I can use poo for the walls, because it's funny that you can do that. I'll fish for crates, and then I'll switch off to the ocean, because I am actually going to need jellyfish. As weird as that sounds. I do need jellyfish if I want to, actually build housing. There's only 2 sources of light that are valid for housing that I will ever actually get access to. Those being heart lanterns, which especially right now seems extremely impractical. Or the little jellyfish in a glass bowl. Which, not practical, is much more practical. Gotcha game. Turn-based football. What is football in Finnish again? Jalkapallo? Or is that one koripallo? Either jalkapallo is football or basketball, and I cannot remember which. And then koripallo is the one that's not. Yeah, no, when I'm talking about that, I mean, that's what I mean when I say football as well. If I'm talking about the other one, I'll say American football. Occasionally I joke that I'll say American football and then American soccer. I don't actually do that. It's funny though. I don't think I've ever heard anybody describe rugby as football. Right? Well, if you want to do what I'm doing, Rocky Kitten, unfortunately you're going to need a bug net, a wooden fishing rod, and a stone of encumbering. This thing. The encumbering stone. That way you can't accidentally pick stuff up. Although I'm constantly accidentally picking stuff up. Who remembers to put it on? Or like relock it? Not me, that's for sure. Don't worry, buddy, I'll eventually let you out. Oh, a swordfish. It's not very useful. Alright, so I've got a very low chance of fishing up a jellyfish, but if I do fish up at least one, I can start actually making housing. The angler's fine. Oh yeah, that is a poop wall behind him. I'm not very good at making housing look good, but it's definitely not going to happen in the Let's Play where I can only use items I fish up. Some of y'all have seen my vintage story housing debacle. I cannot build. But he can't complain. That's either silver or platinum right there. Can't tell me that's not fancy. I believe this is just tin, so considerably less fancy. But honestly, I think he should just suck it up. Whoops. Pink jellyfish. I'm going to need at least 2 houses. On account of the fact that I let the guide die like an idiot. Red snapper. Trout. Shrimp. Are you telling me that a shrimp fried this rice? Lead poisoning. It's like, oh. I'm still in pre-hard mode. I can't get the truffle worm. Although based on the limitations that I've got in this challenge, I am going to have to figure out how to kill Duke Fisheron. Using admittedly pretty bad shit. Will not have access to good gear. Also, hello, Cyron Espoyo? My apologies, I cannot read. Envoy Lukea. Come on, can I get a second jellyfish? No, not a second swordfish. I do like that the beard that I've got on just looks like a bandana. Oh hey, another reaver shark. I do not need these things. Oh, pally up, second pink jellyfish. Yes. It is the ginger beard. Alright, let's go and pick a good spot. Here seems good. Going to make our luxurious hotel. Alright, what kind of... Oh, I guess I had a second one at some point. Over, let's go and use platinum ore. Can't zoom in any further. Go and turn on the ruler. Everyone likes the ruler. It is in my best interest to make these houses as tiny as possible. Perfect, perfect. I don't actually know what the smallest valid housing is. Whoop. Did I just break part of the door? Or the wall? There never was a door here. Yeah, there's a dip. That dip can stay, though. Serendipity. Do I have anything I can make a door out of? Probably wondering. It's like, oh, shit, we can't see. Yeah, neither can I. We'll work through this together. As a team. Alright, first things first. What do I not care about? I guess Spelunker potions. Mining potions would be helpful, but I'm also pretty regularly willing to throw those away. I'm going to have to be fast about it. I do not have a lot of time next to the shimmer before shit tries to kill me. Cannot have shit in Detroit. Run, run, run. I hear a worm, I think. Yep, that's a worm. Oh shoot. I forgot to turn this off. It's whatever. I just needed those bottles of water. Yeah, I did get those antlion mandibles. Legitimately. They were from the potion I just threw in the water. Or the shimmer. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill in the dirt a tiny bit. We'll use... copper. Alright, there we go. Let's see if this housing is even large enough. Get out of camera mode. It's missing a wall. Well, it doesn't say that it's too small. I don't know if it would say that it's too small. Before I got more of a room. Well, let's go ahead and collect all the poop that we're going to need. I'm probably thinking, couldn't we build the wall out of something other than poop? No. The poop is not optional. Boom, light source. It's one of a few light sources I will ever have access to. Alright, let's come over here. There does seem to be a bit of a cooldown on how often I can actually shit. Just gonna throw that away. Where are my oysters? There they are. Alright. Some shit acquired. Already had some shit as well. Probably enough to make a house. Poo wall, let's fucking go. Giddy up, jingle horse. Pick up your shit. Alright. Now I'm probably just missing a chair, hopefully. And then this housing will be valid. I mean, this housing will have so much wrong with it, but it'll be technically valid. This housing is suitable. There you go, angler. Bet you never thought you'd have a real home. Won't be able to move to it yet, but you've got a real home. Alright. Go ahead and pick up my platinum ore. It's a jellyfish in a bottle, or a jar. Pink jellyfish jar. Jellyfish jars are the only lighting. Oh, where did I get these from? No, they nerfed it. I actually don't think that the grass that you grow with these will actually produce bait anymore. I'll hold on to it in case I'm wrong about that, but I do believe they nerfed it. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad light source. It just happens to be the only one I've got access to. Alright. Now I'm going to work on the guides half of the house, which means I am using lead for the walls. The guide will not have it that much nicer. If I put a toilet in here, does that count as a chair? It might. Let's go ahead and try it. Come on. So bad with the Star Fury. Sure, it's a good thing that Star Fury is one of a few weapons I've got access to, and we'll probably have to use against the Wall of Flesh. Alright, let's go and turn that back off. Poo walls. Oh, poo walls. This is like a luxury hotel. Alright. Oh, the toilet's actually pretty cheap. Relatively speaking. Put the toilet there. I'm unfortunately going to have to use bamboo for all of my crafting tables, which is why I was fishing in the jungle. Got a decent amount of bamboo left. Right. The what's-her-face is probably going to want to move in. The nurse, although I don't know if she moves in right away once you've used the heart crystal, or you have to get it to a certain amount. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep using lead though. Fuck. The merchant would not be helpful to us, but if we could get him to move in, that would also be cool. Whoops. You know, just to be able to have some more town NPCs. I might need more shit. Alright, I just had barely enough shit. Do. No, Reaver Shark. Do I have block swap off? What's going on here? No, block swap is on. Does the toilet count as a chair? Yep, I forgot to check. No, this housing is suitable. Toilet counts as a chair. Let's see if we can't get any more iron to use to make more toilets so the nurse can get a good chair as well. Another ginger beard. Throw that away. Boom. How many iron bars do I have? That's a lot of silver bars. Might not be a bad use of my silver to make like actual armor for a second set. I'm still not entirely clear on how much iron I've got. That might be the last of it. Maybe. Totally out. Whatever. It's also possible that I put it away. I'm not entirely sure. And boom. I now have 3 valid houses. Ow. I'll even do the guide a favor. Or not guide. Angler a favor. And wander off so that he can teleport into his home. This is MasterMode, so zombies can open doors and stuff. So the angler is less safe now that he's got a house. Scorpion. Yoink. Free fishing bait. Yeah, I finally got some houses. They aren't exactly the picture of beauty. Quest what do you want from me? Harpy, easy peasy. I also got the angler vest. I think you were here for that. Still, a lot of fun. I wonder if I couldn't carry a jellyfish jar around with me. Like, if I catch a jellyfish and put it in a jar, can I hold it out like a torch? I wasn't paying that much attention when I was placing them. Because if I can go underground without absolutely needing to rely on shine potions, that would be pretty handy. Like, I've got shine potions. And they're not the rarest thing ever. But not needing them would be pretty cool. Uh-oh. Never mind, we're totally fine. There we go. It's another reason why fledgling wings would be pretty sweet. They're not very good wings, but a little bit more vertical mobility would be awesome. Oh, that was fast. I'm becoming too efficient for my own good. Whoops, get out of the fucking chair. Oh, just journey bait and a crate potion. Don't get me wrong, I do need those. Alright, I'm gonna pick this back up. Just to see if I can hold it out. Like a light source. I cannot. 'Twas worth a try. Right? What if I just fish for like 200 hours and I called it content? By the most basic definition, it is totally content. It's not good content, but... Oh! That's a fancy looking duck. Grebe. I'm unlikely to get the oyster I'm looking for here. Go away, dolphin. What are you doing in an oasis? Oh, Ralph the Merchant has showed up. Hopefully the guide moves in. Hello? Is that you, Weaver? I cannot fucking read. Your username is dark blue and I cannot see it. How are you doing, Weaver? Dolphin? I'm excited for fishing to come to Vintage Story. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but once fishing is a vanilla feature, I'm sure there will be mods that make it better. How the fuck did you manage that? Come back, Scorpion. You alright, buddy? No. No, he's not alright. Stardew Valley's got a pretty good fishing minigame. It's not like the best fishing minigame, but it is a lot of fun, and like that's all it has to be. Come on, fish. Well, actually, I want oysters. Where are my oysters? Oyster! Scorpion. Rock lobster. They're in here. That's another scorpion. No pink pearl. Dang it, the nurse has arrived. I need the guide. I mean, probably not anytime soon, but I need the guide. I'll probably have more houses by the time I'm ready to start fighting the Wall of Flesh. It's not very safe in hell, but I would already be there if I could just fish. But you need a way to catch lava critters to fish in hell. Alright, the traveling merchant can show up. I can't actually use anything he provides, but I might as well check it out. What are you, traveling merchant? Nope, all the way over here. Whoops. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I was struggling so much. Probably because I'm dumb. What do you got, buddy? Lifeform Analyzer. The Lifeform Analyzer would be really helpful for in the future finding a golden worm. But I do not think I'm allowed to buy it. Well, let's fish in the ocean a bit. I do need more, what did I pick up? Health? Health is probably fine. I need more, oh, frog leg. Jellyfish, that's what I need more of. I also apparently need more brain cell. I only have the one, I just need more of it. You know what sounds fun? It's like a Stardew Valley multiplayer playthrough, but like on that tiny farm. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. Super minuscule. Do you like Stardew Valley expanded? But on a miniature farm? Doesn't even have a greenhouse. Good fucking luck, casuals. I'm getting a lot of crates. We could probably get a bunch of platinum bars. Make platinum armor. And then keep it in like another slot, since there's all these loadout 2 and 3. Which would not be a bad use of my time. But also accessories that I want to use for combat are not usually accessories that I would want to be using for fishing. So it's the smart thing to do. Which is saying a lot. Oh, hell yeah. It's raining. Although rain is a good time to go looking for the golden worm. Let's go ahead and die. Something down here will kill me. It'll be totally fine. Here we go, these jellyfish. The jellyfish want nothing more than my death. And you know what? Same. Whew. Alright. I don't know if there's like a good strategy for actually like getting the golden worm to spawn. I know that it'll show up it's raining, if it's raining, but I'm not seeing worms at all, let alone a golden one. Maybe I gotta be breaking the grass a little. Oh, there's a grasshopper. I actually don't even need the golden worm for bait. I need the golden worm for shimmer. Fishing power upgrade. Ow, rude. Alright, everyone, keep your eyes open for a shining worm. Shining, shimmering, splendid. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, golden worm, when did you last let your heart decide? A whole new worm. A fantastic point of worm. No one to tell us worm, or where to worm. Alright, full disclosure, I'm actually not entirely sure how to find a golden worm. I usually find them in cans. In can of worms. But I'm not allowed to do that. It can spawn naturally. Hello, Diesel. Miten mene. Worm. Not golden, though. Worm? Get fucked, flying fish. My fear is that I'm going to see the golden worm the second before I kill it or something else does. Although I'm admittedly not seeing worms anywhere. Golden or otherwise. I know there's like a meteor shower event, which causes enchanted nightcrawlers to spawn. That isn't what I'm looking for, but it is a type of bait I don't otherwise have access to. I don't know, so tired. How are you doing, Diesel? Are you living the dream? Oh, I'm stuck. We're pretty much just fishing and screwing around. I need the angler to give me the golden bug net so that I can actually start making some progress. The angler is actually giving me some good stuff, just not specifically the stuff I'm after. Knocking up dishes bit by bit. Nice, nice. I actually don't have a lot of dishes. I should stay on top of those so that it doesn't get to that point. But it's so tedious. Dishes are Sisyphean. Sisyphean. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, goodbye, traveling merchant. Alright. I guess I don't know how to find a golden worm. Ooh. I'm super tired. What time is it? It's only 6:14. Although work has been kicking my butt all week. Oh, so am I being tired? Being divorced from what time it actually is does make sense. Worm. Not the golden one, though. Can also throw away the frog leg. I've already got one of those. It would be nice if I could craft the amphibian boots. I just don't know if that is within the spirit of things, considering the goblin tinkering bench or whatever it's called. He's not fished up. You know what I've not done even once is I've not fished in the frozen biome. There are items you can get from frozen chests. Oh, and it's a blizzard. Who knows, maybe if we survive till the strike of midnight, we can fight our first boss. We don't have a whole lot of health. And even if we do kill Deerclops, we can't actually collect anything she drops. But it would liven things up a tiny bit. Ever so slightly. Probably should stay in the biome if I want Deerclops to try to spawn. I won't have infinite number of tries. But Deerclops shouldn't also despawn if I do die. I might have already brought that up. Nah, Diesel, this is just a totally normal way to play the game. I started out with nothing but a fishing rod, a bug net, and an encumbering stone, so I don't accidentally pick up stuff that I shouldn't. And so basically, I'm only allowed to use items that I either fish up directly, get from crates, which I fish up, or that are dropped by enemies that I fish up. I'll eventually even have a summon. It'll just be a vampire frog, which is neither good nor bad. Honestly, having that tiny little bit of defense will go a long way. I guess it's not defense, but the best defense is a good offense. Nope, I cannot afford to die. If I die here, Deerclops won't get a chance to spawn. No! I might make it back in time, but I don't know what time it actually is. Fighting Deerclops will very likely not go my way, but it would be something to do. Other than fish, which is what I should be doing. Nobody ever accused me of being smart. Technically, I would not be getting them from fishing. But if I could get one of these raincoat zombies to drop the hat and the coat. I kind of want to wear them since it's like the Gordon's fisherman outfit. Boom. They do seem to be pretty stubbornly not dropping their stuff though. It's like they do not want to allow me to break my own rules. I've got plenty of time to get back to the Tundra. So Diesel, what do you want to be when you grow up? And is it a flaming chainsaw juggler? I want to be a flaming chainsaw juggler. The chainsaws wouldn't even be on fire. I would be. So I'd be on fire juggling chainsaws. I do not have a lot of time to get back to the tundra if I want a chance at fighting the Deerclops. Probably not gonna make it. If I was only like 4% faster. It's probably already midnight. Run! Oh, I forgot this tree was here. It looks like the snowstorm stopped anyway. So I missed my chance. No, but even if I was still in the snow biome, probably wouldn't have occurred. Nice! I'm a forklift operator. But on paper, I'm not actually forklift certified. I could be, though. America's so weird about legislation and bureaucracy. That even though I do use a forklift pretty much every day, at least that I'm at work, it would cost money to be certified to use a forklift anywhere else. Get back here. If I was made of money, though, I would just go get the certification. I've been using a forklift for more than 2 years now, and I'm pretty darn good at it. I've only killed like 4 people. That's pretty low. I've killed nobody with a forklift. Or have I? I know what we can do. Let's try to kill Skeletron. Ow. We got this. I dealt like 5 damage. Yeah. I have never unintentionally killed somebody with a forklift. Those other 3 people, though, they had it coming. Alright, so that fight against Skeletron told me everything I need to know. I'm weak as hell, so fighting anything is not going to go my way. But it still must be done. I probably shouldn't hang out here. A zombie can open the door and kill the angler. And with my luck, the angler would die, and then the fucking guide would move in, like a dick. I mean, like a wrecking ball. He came in like a wrecking ball. I wish I could sing. I also wish I had more than like 2.5 brain cells. Do you know how expensive brain cells are in this economy? Put off his weight. You'll never take me alive, zombie. He's just gonna jump down the hole. It's not a safe place to be hanging out, apparently. Better here than where the angler can be murdered, though. At some point... Oh, rude. Well, you're stuck in the hole now. Get fucked. Fortunately, in a sense, I have not gotten the slime staff I wouldn't be able to use yet. We'll just stand here and watch this star. As soon as this star disappears, we'll know we can go get our next fishing quest. Missed. Sometimes you gotta lead it more than other times. I wish I could just take any of these several Abigail's flowers that are just sitting around. I normally play Terraria as a summoner. Can't do that right now. I'm playing with too many rules. Sweet, it's daytime. Let's go talk to the angler. Hopefully get an easy quest. Caught in the desert. Easy peasy. Easy breezy, beautiful cover squirrel. Who knows, maybe it'll actually get me the golden bug net that I'm after. Bottomless water bucket would also be handy. A couple of these ponds could be better if I expand them. Oh wait, where am I going? The desert is just that weird half of this pond. How quickly I forget where my actual fishing ponds are. This is desert, but only if you stand in this corner. Alright, and now we fish. Whoops, we fish. Whoops, fish. Oh, that's actually exactly what I'm after. I think that's the third time in a row now that the quest fish is just the first one I fished it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Nope, just sonar potion. And a little goldfish trophy. Let's go and put this up in here. There you go. Get a little goldfish trophy. It's not absurd. It's totally normal. What do I get? Enchanted sundials. I'm not Googling things. You're Googling things. Enchanted sundial, Terraria. Oh, it's a hard mode item. I'll never find it. It would be helpful to have now, is all I'm getting at. All of this waiting around, not allowing myself to build a bed. I mean, I don't have stuff to build a bed out of. Yep. Being able to sleep to pass time would speed up this whole fishing grind quite a bit. It would be cheating, though. Or would it? I mean, technically it would. But considering this is a challenge, all it would be doing is speeding it up. It wouldn't make shit easier. I'm not entirely sure which one of my worlds has the most easiest bed for the stealing, though. Bombfish, bombfish. I have an idea. Let's go ahead and put some random stuff away. Shrimp, put it away. Tungsten, bunch of stuff. Probably put all my potion ingredients in here. The odds of me actually needing them for another potion are really low. Whoops. Let's go ahead and totally not steal a bed from another world. Single player. Which one of these worlds is most likely to have a bed? I think this one would. Whoop. Drink. If anybody asks, I did get this from fishing. I was fishing for excuses to steal a bed from another world. Let's go. And now, we can speed up the grind. Very marginally. Hello. I don't suppose any of you would mind if I shack up in here, would ya? Oh, where are my platforms? Excellent. But Satu, this isn't in spirit of the challenge. I'm tired and impatient. Nobody will ever know. Somebody will just come in and it's like, so would you get the bed, huh? And I'm like, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? I actually do not want to set my spawn, since dying is how I get to the middle of the world. So it's hard to tell, but when you sleep, time does move forward faster. So now that I'm cheating, how's everybody in chat doing? I should probably delete the message if I can. For some reason, whoop, I'm not in the moderator mode. Held for review. Why am I not in mod view? How do I fix that? Users in chat, my chat. Yeah, whatever, I'll figure it out later. I should have figured it out before going live this time. Vicar, do we know why I'm not in mod view? Help me, my Vicar. Struggling with turn-based football. That sounds like a very strange game. Could you imagine if foosball was turn-based? What would that even look like? I just thought of something. It would be in my better interest. Pop down here real quick. And... there we go. Now, back to Epen. Right? I did cheat for the bed. But I was fishing for reasons to cheat. So, there we go. I stole this from another world, so we can't prove I didn't get it from fishing in the other world. That's impossible, but... who's gonna know? It would be cool if there was something you could shimmer into cloth. There's not, unfortunately, that I know of. Since I'm just doing fishing quests, I decided now is the perfect time to cheat. If I wasn't streaming this, perhaps I wouldn't sleep. But I got shit to do, fam. I suppose there are plenty of things I could be playing right now that would not require I cheat just to be able to pass time faster. Still got that Minecraft Let's Play going. The one with all the magic mods. What are the requirements for getting a blood moon? I would Google them. But if I tab out, time will stop moving. Actually, let's hold on to that, because menacing is pretty good. And what I already have is menacing. But if I think I'd go into loadout 2, I need a whole new one anyway. There we go. Shut up, Dolphin. I've already murdered one of you for being annoying. Do not think I won't do it a second time. Fun fact, dolphins, IRL, are actually pure evil. And dolphins are smart enough to know that they're evil. Throw that away, throw that away, throw this away. So why are you playing turn-based football? That just seems odd. I want to say football is Jalkapalo. Well, getting high on pufferfish is something funny that they do. Most of what they do is just plain awful, though. Look at that sea turtle. It's coming up onto land to lay eggs. Unfortunately, most of its spawn will not survive to adulthood. It's an event and you want the rewards. That's totally fair. There's some weird shit going on right now with Terraria, where, like, I guess you can get crocs in the game. Don't know what the hell that's about. I don't particularly want crocs. Caught in the jungle. Alright, consider it done. I mean, getting to the jungle is going to be a pain in the ass. Whoops. Sorry, I broke your door. Smack that back down. Alright. Actually, getting to the jungle is not going to be that hard. I can just teleport here. It's not a very good pond, but there is a pond over here somewhere. It's on the other side of the corruption. You'll never take me alive, sucker. Probably going to die to the thorns. I should do some lawn care or whatever. It kind of does, kind of doesn't. Post Plantera, you gain access to the Naughty Present and the Pumpkin Moon Medallion. And for reaching wave 15 of those events for 24 hours in-game. Or like a day in the game. The holiday is active. You know, on reflection, there might not be as good of a pond over here as I thought. Come on. There you go. Get fucked. None of these ponds are very good. Probably would have been faster to just die and then go to my usual pond. Ow, rude. There's a game that I like. I think it's Abandonware. Might not be. Called Swords and Magic and stuff. It's got neat little holidays. But they add and remove those with updates. Which has got to be one of the weirder ways to do it. Rat Shaker has also got some holiday content. Mostly Valentine's Day, where you can kiss the rat. Unfortunately, is that what I'm after? Mudfish? Yes, that is what I'm after. I got your shit, dog! What did I get? Just sonar potions? Lame. Alright, we eep. Don't get me wrong, sonar potions are good. But I wanted, you know, anything. The Angler Pants finished the set. There's also like a bunch of tackle box stuff that he could be and is not giving me. That is fair. But like, it's a pain in the ass to change the time on your computer. So if I want to change the time on my computer to experience a holiday, just let me do it. Have you ever changed time on your PC? Can't even access the internet, usually. Also, hello, Hex. Somebody told me to just change the time on my computer so that I could access the spooky event in Voices of the Void. And it's like, if I did do that, I would not be able to stream it. Since if you open Firefox when your time does not match the real world time, it's like, something's weird here, buddy. You better fix that. Internet Explorer might not have an issue with it, but imagine using Internet Explorer, or whatever that's called now. Edge? Who the fuck would use Edge? Well, what OS do you have? Is it Windows? Because Windows just kind of sucks. If you're using Linux, you might be playing by different rules. Nice. Although if I ever saw you with a Linux sticker, I'd be like, nice Club Penguin sticker, nerd. I'm joking. Or am I? It's not even my joke. I stole it. Air Raiders. Welcome back, Pocket. You've missed a good bit, not a whole lot. Yeah, well, sleep is important. Oh, Kirby game, alright. Nah. So I was fishing for excuses to cheat, so I went to another world and stole a bed. Yeah. Didn't they make it to where you could actually flip the iceberg, like at the last couple of days of the Club Penguin being up? I would like to not use Windows, but I'm like really lazy. Unfortunately, the computer I've got came with Windows, and my dumbass would never figure out how to set up Linux. Well, that would have been smart to do earlier. It's too late now. I mean, it's not. Honestly, what I could do is I could just take this entire bottom house and whoop, move it up here. Oh, sure, fallen star, I can't have that. Boom. The last time I slept, I actually blocked off the doors so zombies could not get in, but it does not seem like they're interested in doing that. No, Windows just like gets worse and worse with every update. If you've got like a certain computer quality or whatever, Windows is basically like its update is its own spyware. Quest in the caverns. Yeah, alright. I should probably be opening potions. Yeah. I do wish that I got the guide instead of either the merchant or the nurse. The merchant is genuinely useless for what I'm doing. I will build more houses, because I'm going to need the guide back eventually. Right, going down. Going down. I'm yelling timber. Oh, this isn't my hole. There we go. I'm coming over here. Alright, now it's going down. I'm yelling timber. Let's make this a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. Come on. Yeah. Windows doesn't need to know what the hell I'm doing with my free time. I'm not even doing anything that weird, but it is private. Oh, a fairy. Oop, fish run. Already got it. I'm not following you, jerk. Hey, listen. I actually didn't mind Navi. Like, Navi was a tiny bit annoying. Fucking trash. Do you want to give me some real, actual loot? I'm speaking purely hypothetically, say like a golden bug net or something. Nah, I'm with John Oliver. Like, there are obviously people out here on the computer committing crimes. But I don't think that everybody should be under constant surveillance just because a couple of people are misbehaving. And like, even if what you're doing on the computer is not weird, it is private. And it should stay that way. I think his example was that he was looking for a shower head that has a contains pulp function. He was like, I wouldn't want it all the time. I wouldn't use it all of the time. But that's still his business. If you like depressing news, told you in a comedic way, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver is actually a lot of fun. They tend to upload on Sundays, like the day, or the after I get off of work. Or Monday's the day I get off of work. Orange juice, shower head. It might be time to break out the CLR, because I'm pretty sure that my shower head has a contains pulp function. For the calcium, lime scale, and rust, CLR is a must. Not sponsored. Could you imagine being sponsored by CLR though? Oh, what is this? Fishing bobber! Oh, so I didn't see that he gave me that. That is actually huge. I am blind, so who knows when I actually got that. It's not what I wanted. There's a couple really good things he can give me. Can't craft it with a star and moss. What, a shower head that contains pulp? What are we talking about? I just need a golden bug net. Well, actually, there's a bunch of stuff that I need. But golden bug net, please. Por favor. Quitos. Lo siento, pero solamente hablo poquito español. Oh, my neck. That's a lot of falling stars. I don't think that's the meteor shower event, though. Might be. Do you think there's a bunch of, enchanted night crawlers? I don't currently see any, but we are out here on the ocean. That's probably just a normal amount of falling stars. Get a bunch of those at night. Bah. I want to do some multiplayer stuff. You know what sounds fun? We should totally do closer to the actual Christmas holiday, even though I don't celebrate. Now we should play Viscera Cleanup Detail, the DLC where you're cleaning up Santa's workshop after he went on a killing spree and murdered all the elves and reindeer. But just for like a twist of wholesome. Like, not a charity drive per se. But we should encourage people to do the one simple wish or whatever the hell it's called. Or a bunch of people in the foster care system who cannot afford nice things ask for like nice things. Easy peasy. Easy breezy, beautiful cover squirrel. Let's go. I'll have to see what it's actually called. But it is kind of wholesome. It's not just people currently in foster care either. Like, you can help out people who recently aged out of the foster care system. But were never adopted, so they don't really have a family of their own. And you'll see people asking for like the most basic stuff. It's like, oh, you know, so-and-so wants $25 so that they can have new socks or whatever. Whoop. And it's not a charity, so it's not like you can claim it on your taxes, but you can spend like relatively small amounts of money to improve the lives of complete strangers. Although it is not uncommon, I think that every year around Christmas, Reddit, as much of a cesspool as that can be, will go through and then make sure that like basically every single wish on there is fulfilled. Reddit can actually do a lot of good occasionally. You know, when it's not like moderators going on power trips. Or a bunch of like amateur internet sleuths accusing some totally innocent guy of being the Boston Marathon bomber. When Reddit's not doing those things, Reddit can do a lot of good. Ow. Rude. I'm just trying to fish here. Alright. So, breaking the pattern of getting the fish we're looking for instantly. There it is. Took us 3 fish. Which is honestly really slow for us. Angler, can I please have that bug net? I will settle for a better fishing bottle. What'd you give me? A ship and a bottle? I mean, I appreciate it, but this doesn't help me, Angler. Let's go and zoom in, because that's really charming, actually. Look how cute that is. I don't actually usually do the Angler quests. So who knows, maybe in the process of trying to finish this, I'll actually get the Steam achievement for doing 200 of them. That might be like the only Steam achievement I don't have. Yeah, the canvas with a lot of pixels. What is that thing called? Well, is that like an April Fool's thing that it does? I'm trying to remember what the context is for that. I saw a bunch of a volley, including the volley of people that I know. On a r/place, yeah, that one. Using Google Maps for r/place this year was a bit strange, but also kind of funny. I also think that the more you did it, the more pixels you had access to. It's like you weren't stuck being only able to place 1 pixel at a time. Of course, the canvas was significantly larger, so it does make sense. Do-do-do. I wonder if we're gonna get the duck quack again. I've actually gotten it twice. Quack. Honk me 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 me. That was just a trend. I'm not entirely sure. I thought that it was like for an event. I don't want to say for sure that r/place was an April Fool's thing, especially considering it does not seem to be a trick. But I'm confident that it was like holiday related. I could just be confidently incorrect though. r/confidently incorrect. I didn't have the attention span. What are these? Oh, I do have the angler pants. Could have been wearing those this whole time. I should look at my inventory more. Hell, the angler probably gave me those pants when I was complaining about him not actually giving me anything good. Just make sure I don't already have the golden bug net. Does not seem to be the case. Would have been really funny, though. We should do a community thing where we play like Thorium or whatever. And problem references all over Philadelphia. Was W Place what they called the Google Maps one? Well, I guess if it's in Philadelphia, then yes. Alright, so it was April Fool's. I am not often right, but apparently when I am right, it's for totally pointless stuff. Like what the origin of r/place was. I don't remember it being done in 2017. Most of what I remember from 2017. Alright, sleep well, Pocket. Most that I remember from 2017 was Tumblr's weird asexual discourse. And that shit was dumb as hell. Toxic too. Alright, so I didn't know about the only one you knew about. I knew about 2022 and 2023. I was pretty sure they did it this year as well. Give me a quest. Quest. Oh, sky. Does it have to be nighttime? I don't believe so. Let's go and drown. And continue our ocean graveyard biome. There's a thunderstorm. Under the water. It's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it is also somehow raining down here. Hello, Death God VR. Oh no, a jellyfish is going to murder me. Oh, jellyfish did not get to me in time. I should probably start putting my gold in the chest. It's not going to be very useful to me, but I would rather have it than not. Alright. I wonder what the requirements are for a blood moon. I'm not saying that I would survive blood moon fishing. But if I have a chance of getting a better weapon. Hello, Spheno! I'll take it. Also, the vampire frog staff would be a good thing to have, just because. Summons are pretty good if you're just kind of goofing off. Building and fishing, which is primarily what I'm doing here. Wooden crate. Oh, and I already got the fish I'm after. What are you up to, Spheno? Working hard or hardly working? I can't have that gel. Get out of here. Where's the gel? Gel. Bye, gel. I'm dying? Same. I mean, we're all dying, but I make it look good. Angler? There you are. Apprentice bait. What lurks below? Sounds like a furniture item if I've ever heard any. Yep, it is a painting. There you go, angler. Let's go and zoom in and see what that is. Oh, it's Duke Fisher on. Alright, so they can no longer open inwards, but it is what it is. Let's get out of here. Well, my condolences. Hopefully your passing is swift and painless. Or that whatever is bothering you stops doing that. Hopefully I muted just now. Pretty loud cough. I'm unmuted now, so the cough should have been muted. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah, the chum buckets would be pretty helpful as well. I don't know what other weapons you can get. Usually if I'm fishing during a blood moon, it's for the vampire frog staff, or the sanguine staff, which I won't get until later. That sanguine staff is going to have to carry me to, through hard mode. If I could make arrows, and I can't. Can I make arrows using stone and bamboo? I might be able to make arrows. Wouldn't be a very good use of my stuff. But I could make a repeater using hard mode ores after all of the mechanical bosses are defeated. Actually, I don't even know if that's a requirement. I should do more research into this. Problem is that I forget that I'm doing this unless I'm actively doing it. You know what I'm gonna do? Well, let's leave that there. Could move you down, move you up. Let's go ahead and contribute to my ocean graveyard biome. Goldfish! I mean, not goldfish. Jellyfish! Nope, it is straight up raining into the water. Funny shit. I do wish the respawn time didn't take so long. Anyway. Let's go ahead and try blowing up a, Crimson Heart. My angler dying would suck. But I could also do it near spawn if I do get a goblin invasion. Excuse me, that wasn't very ladylike of me. This is perhaps oversharing, but that burp tasted suspiciously like carrots. I have not had carrots in a while. I'm going to ignore this. Occasionally something happens where I'm like, I should see a doctor. But I've not done that since I was 17. I'm not about to start now. Alright, face monster. I'm going to need you to perish, por favor, quitos. Whoop. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Gotta get down here. I don't need to survive. I just need to be able to blow up the heart. So if I blow up a heart and then immediately die, it's still a success. Do 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 do. Banui possession. All right. Does not seem to be anything bothering me down here. There we go. Can't actually have anything that came from that, unfortunately. But if blowing one of those up is one of the requirements for a blood moon, can now possibly get one of those. I don't think it is. I haven't checked in a while. Probably just need more than 120 health. Alright. Do either of these contain fishing potions? It's a lot of garbage. Not what I'm looking for. No, I'm not seeing any fishing potions. I'm, of course, blind. Sonar potions. Fishing potions are like green and they look like a hook. Although just because I know what they look like does not mean that I will notice them if they're right in front of me. Fishing potions. That's a lot of obsidian skin potions. I'm gonna guess no. I somehow do not have fishing potions. Well, let's go and take advantage of the rain. Those are not what I'm looking for. Let's go. Iron crate. Swordfish. Shrimp. I need golden crates. I need precisely more than 120 HP. So 140 is what I'm after. If I can get one more heart crystal, I'll be good. Oh, did I just get 2 crates? I didn't know I could fish up 2 crates at a time. If only I could fish up 2 golden crates at a time. Something handy. I'll throw that away. Alright, so that just strengthens my resolve. I can't imagine a blood moon is going to go in my favor. But getting one will still increase my chances of getting any good weapons. More ocean crates. Red snappers. Right? Even getting a vampire frog staff will greatly increase my survivability. Because I'm blind as shit. But if I had a little companion that attacked enemies automatically for me. I would not get snuck up on, at least so easily. It is why my blind ass likes to play as a summoner. I won't see the enemy, but like, my ravens certainly will. Shrimp. Red snapper. I like to keep my inventory open so I can keep track of what's in there. But if I don't have my inventory open, I can actually see how long my crate buff will last. Nope, swordfish. Whoop, wooden crate. If I cared more, I could be drinking my sonar potions as well. I tend to just instinctively pull up the first thing that shows up anyway. Honestly, waiting for something else to bite feels like it takes longer than just reeling everything up. Wooden crate is not what I wanted. I just saw the word crate. I did not want that. Why am I... No. I just see the fancy colored name. And I'm like, that's probably what I want. Red snapper. No, come on, golden crate, please. Shrimp. Anybody here ever play Tony Hawk's Underground 2? My mother used to have a massive crush on Bam Margera. Probably watched like every episode of Viva La Bam like 80 times. Whatever, I'll take the wooden crate. My crate potion's already worn off. Do I have no masturbate? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Probably do in one of the crates that I'm not opening. Red snapper. I'll take the wooden crate, why not? There we go. That's not what I want. Use the better bait though. Stop. Yeah, whatever. Honestly, I feel like I'm catching more fish just reeling in whatever. Might not be as bait efficient, but I do be catching more stuff. Like, look at that, 4 trout in a row. I think it was only 3. Now it's 4. Now, Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was a pretty fun game. Now, my sister, the person I played Peak with, we used to spend like entire evenings just designing skate parks. I'll take one fish, why not? Trout. Nah, that park designer was pretty good. Like, you could only do so much modification before the park would, like, overheat or whatever. Stop fishing up reaver sharks. Come on. I almost fished it up just because of the pretty colorful name. Why not? I'll take a wooden crate. I need golden crates. If I can just get one more health crystal, or life crystal, we'll be set up to potentially get a blood moon. Oh, I didn't want that. I just saw the colorful name. I do! Well, actually, I don't even downplay it. I often talk about being blind to shit, and that sounds like the kind of thing somebody would joke about. But my ass cannot see. Go away, dolphins. I will murder both of you just because it's funny. Alright, they'll both get to live. Threaded the needle twice. Oh, it came back. What do you want, Dolphin? Unless your being here somehow increases my fishing power, then you can fuck off. You're scaring away the crates, Dolphin. Trout, come on. So many shrimp. Another trout. Another shrimp. Fuck it. Come on. I'll take it. Know what I'm after. Any crate is a good crate. The trout are a lot more resilient than you'd think. The trout were fine. Fuck off, Dolphin. Don't think I don't know Taekwondo. I mean, I don't. But you don't know that. But my crate potion has worn off. Crate potions do not last very long. I guess if they lasted like 7 minutes, that would be too powerful. But who cares if something is a tiny bit powerful? Throw away the tuna, throw away the extra reaver sharks. Yeah, I'm still sitting on the toilet. Which improves my fishing power. It actually does. It's not a joke. I do not want the shrimp. No shrimp, por favor. Come on. I'll have to see if I can't get my buddy Galaxy Espion into streaming. Do not want the balloon pufferfish. We'll take the bombfish though. Come on, golden crate. No such luck on the golden crate. Give me a golden crate. Give me a bit and I'll come up with a golden crate tune. Or song to the tune of Happy Holidays. Do not want no tuna. I'll just fish up whatever. A lot of red snappers apparently. As soon as the crate potion wears off, I'll see what the angler actually wants from me. Now, not a whole lot of gold crates, which are pretty rare. I'm getting a decent amount of iron and ocean crates, though. I don't know what good things I can actually get out of an ocean crate, but I suppose we'll find out. I've definitely checked, but my memory sucks. And nobody needs this much shrimp. Or trout. Too much trout. Another swordfish. Instead of throwing my stuff away like I have been, I could probably be selling it. Get a tiny bit more value for my fish. Oh, I'm after a crate still. So doing so now is perhaps not the best use of my time. Can I have this, have this. Take this. Take this. Alright, back to what I was doing. My angler character is probably going to end up being my wealthiest character, simply because I can't actually do anything with the gold. That is if I remember to actually start stashing it away instead of losing it all when I die, as I have been. Make sure that... yeah, no, I'm not muted. Good, good. My worry remains that I'm going to accidentally unmute myself so that I can cough loudly, breaking everybody's eardrums. And then re-mute myself so I can talk to nobody for like 30 minutes. Until somebody points out that I've been quiet for a suspiciously long time. It hasn't happened exactly like that. But not that long ago, I did accidentally leave myself muted for too long. Funny stuff. Oh, another big jellyfish. Alright, it's the last of my stuff. Okay. Go ahead and open some crates. And put some stuff away. Just gonna throw away the red snapper. And trout. I don't need gills potions. Just gonna throw away the lesser healing potions. No, actually, it looks like I don't have any more greater healing potions. So I do need those. Oh, whoops. Breathing rod, not exactly helpful. And flippers are nice. Ooh, inner tube. Grants the ability to float in water. Put the flippers in there. Another ginger beard. I don't need this. Don't need that. Alright, so your trash, your trash, your trash, trash. Relock this. Let's see what the angler wants. And then I'm going to have to go to bed sooner than later here. Angler. Cotton Sky Lakes and the surface. Can do, buddy. I don't think I've ever caught one of those just on the surface, so I'm going to have to go to a sky lake. Despite what it says. But that's really no big deal. If I could get my hands on a hammer, I could make hoiks out of ore to quickly get me around. I only know how to hoik myself into the dungeon. I do not know the fancy one with all the triangles that like move you around at light speed. Alright. Let's go do some fishing. Soon here I do have to go to bed, which is unfortunate. Going to want to get plenty of rest. I play Terraria with a buddy Friday nights. Oh, I got the Fish of Cthulhu. Oh, it's the Fish of Cthulhu. My pun was lame, but at least it was a play on words. Fishy, fishy words. Super absorbent sponge. I mean, that's a pretty handy thing to get. It's not what I'm after. Right, but this painting is way too large to put anywhere. Can soak up an endless amount of water. Like, that's the opposite of what? The bucket would be nice. The bottomless water bucket. I'm just going to put that away. I'm just going to sleep until the next fishing quest. And then, depending on the time... Oh, it's already 7. Yeah, we'll sleep until the next fishing quest. Knock that out, and then I gotta go to bed. Ironically. I'm sleeping in the game, so I can more quickly get to sleep in IRL. Olen niin vanha vasanut. Wait, I'm so old, tired. Olen niin vitun vasanut. Mixing up my Finnish. Another thing I say is Olen min vanha vasanut, which is I'm so old and tired. I gotta work on my Finnish. Somebody learn Finnish with me. It's a beautiful language. Sometimes. There are some goofy ass words. Puhun vain vahan suomea. Do. Look at them having a conversation on separate floors. Hopefully we get another heart crystal and a blood moon next stream. Although getting more health genuinely would be helpful, regardless of the blood moon. Yeah, that doesn't sound very efficient. Perkele is a useful word, but it's not used as often as Vito. I do not know why cunt is the most used word in the Finnish language, but it is. They're just like that, I suppose. I don't think it's the most used word, but it's definitely in the top 5. Zoom out a tiny bit. If I'm lucky, a shooting star will fall. That will act as my gauge. I can tell when nighttime truly ends. Why am I so tired all the time? It's almost like I only get about 4 hours of sleep on account of my being stupid. I've seen that word before. I can't remember what it means at the moment. Now, Finnish is odd. That really is not a way to say you're welcome. Instead, you would say ole huva, which means be good. I mean, that's what it directly translates to. It means you're welcome, but be good is such an odd thing to tell another adult. It's like, oh, kiitos, ole huva. Although technically there's not a real way to say you're welcome in Spanish either. You say dinara, which means it's nothing. Be good is definitely more strange than it's nothing, though. It's like, oh, think nothing of it. Come on, moon. I do wish that the word for night in Finnish was prettier. Like, night is my favorite time of day. Or night, rather. But the Finnish word for night is yö. It sounds like you're starting to gag a little bit. Ugh. Hyvää yötä. Good night. Yeah. Is it daytime? Yes. Give me your quest, fisher boy. Caught in the caverns? It's fine, I got 2 more of these. Although if I just made another one of these, I could probably set it down. Let's go. Gladly happened. That still makes more sense than be good. I do appreciate the wide variety of languages my viewers know. It would be both really cool and embarrassing to get a Finnish-speaking viewer. Because my knowledge of the Finnish language is very limited for how long I've technically been learning. Brr. Brr. Alright, so it's apparently the same in Swedish. What the hell is going on in that corner of the world? Finland hates when people say that they're part of Scandinavia, even though they are totally part of the Scandinavian peninsula. So we can't blame it on Scandinavia just being odd. Iron Crate. No, that's not the fish I'm after. Nordic swags. Just everybody who has high is their word for shark. It's spelled differently, but high is the word for shark in like 5 languages. Are you the fish I'm after? You totally are. Nope, I don't want my dirt block. I want my fish thing back. There it is. Alright, let's teleport back home. Boom. Hello there, angler. I've got your shit, dog. Wow, just some crate potions? Thanks. What time is it? I wish I could actually see what fucking time it is. Alright. Let's go and consume some crate potions and just do a tiny bit of fishing. Can throw you away. You're garbage. You're basically garbage. Super absorbent sponge. Just gonna put that there just for fun. Sit on our toilet, drink our potion. Not what I'm trying to do. Let's go and use our... Nope, that's genuine bait. I have 70 master bait, because it's like the last one I'm actually using. Alright. And now we fish. Great God. I'm not religious, but one thing that I see recurring in Finnish music is Herra Lähellä, which means closeness to God. And it's like, I didn't know so many Finns were religious. Or at least they sing about religion. I only know 3 Finns, and all 3 of them are atheists. Boom. I suppose you don't have to believe in God to sing about him now. Or her, or them. I'm just saying, if they're not actually Christian, it's odd that they're doing that. Or Catholic. Another one you see a lot is Sinivalkoinen Taivasta, blue and white sky. Blue and white are very patriotic to the Finns. And just look at their flag. It is a big plus. Arr, arr, arr. Miku Binder flashbacks. Miku Binder sounds familiar. I don't have an issue with other people being religious, as long as they don't try to use their religion to tell me how I want to live, or how I should live. I don't personally like religion because my mother, for some reason, tried to raise us Mormon. And like, all religion is a cult, but Mormonism is definitely a fucking cult. Was not a fan. Like, you would not have Mormons if Joseph Smith, or whatever his name was, did not want to marry a 15-year-old girl, as well as the woman his own age he was already married to. Among other things. Although Mormons have tried distancing themselves now from polygamy. Do-do-do. Gotta stick to the theme. Why does Miku Binder sound familiar? What is that about? Why am I not getting any golden crates? Happy golden crates. Must stop fishing up red snappers. I don't need frog legs either, game. A lot of this stuff is actually more rare than what I'm actually looking for. Or, well, not a lot of it. Golden crates are pretty damn rare. But so are pufferfish balloons, frog legs, You know, all the stuff I keep fishing up. Like, I'm getting rare stuff, just not the rare stuff I actually want. Whoop. Come on. I do think the northern lights are very pretty. Swedish homework. That is interesting. A buddy of mine knew a Finnish man named Dane. Do you think somewhere out there is a Danish man named Finn? There's gotta be. Stop with the pufferfish. I'm getting all this rare stuff, just not the rare stuff I actually want. Oh, I guess at some point my potion wore off, which would do it. What do I not care about? I care about all this stuff. In some measure. Throw you away. Throw these away. Alright. Drink another potion. Do a bit more fishing. Finley, that is pretty close, yes. I don't know what's going on in, Nope, what is it? What am I trying to think of at the moment? Not Holland, but not Holland. The Netherlands, there we go. I've got 2 different friends in the Netherlands, which is not a lot of friends, but both of them are game developers. So that's kind of cool. If I made a 3rd person from the Netherlands and they're also a game developer, I'm just going to assume, based on a really small sample, that everybody in the Netherlands just develops games. It wouldn't be the worst stereotype to have. In my defense, I'm American. We don't know fuck about other countries. I only know where Croatia is, because my first non-American subscriber was from Croatia. And I looked it up on a map. That's only mostly true. I had a general idea where Croatia was before that. What's up with all the fucking tuna? And swordfish. And trout. Haukianiloinen kala. Senpa. Ansurialitea. Oh sweet, another ocean crate. Wasn't it Ocean Gate, the Titan submersible? That imploded? Hell yeah, I avoided saying funny shit. Can I please get just a golden crate? Just a one. Por favor. The most useful phrase you can learn in Spanish is La sopa es buena para la salud, cométela. Means that the soup is good for your health, eat it. I don't know how yet this is the most useful phrase in Spanish. It's gonna throw you away, throw you away, throw you away, throw you away. And we continue fishing. Where I live in California, Russian and Spanish would be much more useful languages to try learning. Other than English, those are the 2 most commonly spoken languages in the area. And yet I learn Finnish. To be fair, I would like to move to Finland. Alright everybody, let's gather around for some Spanish lessons. Where is the bathroom? ¿Dónde está el banco? I need to use the bathroom. Quiero robar el banco. For the record, I am joking. What I said means, where is the bank, and I want to rob the bank. Yes, ¿dónde está la biblioteca? Where the fuck's the library? Oh, my crate potion wore off. Getting a lot of fucking bullshit here. Alright, it's gonna throw away the red snappers, throw away the swordfish, shrimp, reaver shark. There is a lot of funny stuff on my person. Normally you'd be like, oh, throw away the dirt. The dirt's useless. I went through a lot of work to get that dirt. Alright, I'm clearly exhausted. At least a tiny bit delirious. Well, we'll fish until this last crate potion wears off. There's gotta be something I can do to increase my luck and fishing power further. Stop with the sawtooth shark. I do not remember this character from Red vs. Blue. I've seen a couple of episodes of Red vs. Blue. A long time ago. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Lego Star Wars is fun. Can you believe that they largely removed character customization from the Lego games? Like, that was 2/3 of the fun right there. I was playing through Lego Star Wars as my own custom character. Naked Dave. He debuted on Hoth. But it was just like a naked Lego figure. His debut being the frozen planet was intentional. Very funny. Honestly, if it wasn't an ice planet, probably would have never just made a totally nude character. Oh, yeah, it's another zephyrfish. It's one of these dudes. Look at all these rare drops I'm getting. You know what I'm not getting is the rare drop I want. It's like if you're trying to hunt for like a specific gem in Monster Hunter and all you keep getting are mantles. Don't get me wrong, the mantles are quite a bit more rare. But that's not what I want right now. Go away, dolphin. Missed. There we go. Maybe murdering that dolphin will bring me the luck of the sea. I don't know why it would. Shrimp. I'm getting crates, I'm just not getting any good crates. Every time I pull up a crate, I'm excited that it could be that gold one I'm after. But they're mostly just wood. And honestly, at this point, the gold one would not automatically drop in my inventory, it would drop on the ground. You know what I should do? I should play the Freddy Fish games. There's a big market for the Freddy Fish games. I could even mess with the config files. Make my Let's Play slightly unique. That's how I used to do it. Come on. Please, game, just give me the golden crate. I don't want to go to bed without having gotten it one golden crate. Hello there, sea turtle. Unlike the dolphins, I've no issue with you. Wooden crate. I don't know what you're trying to do, sea turtle. I don't have an issue with you. That doesn't mean you can come over here and start being silly. Sawtooth shark. Sawtooth shark does not sound like Satu. Maybe in its own way, it's like a lucky charm. I might be losing my mind. That is assuming I had any mind left to lose. Whoops. Come on, just give me the golden crate. I found a golden ticket. Please, game. Please. I don't know how to say please in German, so I'm just going to say Dankeschön. Preemptive thank you has never gone astray. Assuming Dankeschön is thank you. Oh, sweet. I got more pink jellyfish. Bitte? It's probably not pronounced like that. Can I please get a fucking golden crate, please? My goodness. Probably do have to call this stream here. Yeah, I got a couple seconds. Multiples of seconds. We'll drink one more of these. Gotta be some shit in my inventory I don't care about. Do not use these. Don't need that. Don't need that. Bitte. Swordfish. I'm gonna have to look up the rarity of a lot of this rare stuff I'm getting. The golden crate is the rarest of the rare. How many Germans do you need to switch a light bulb? Ocean crate. Gabe the dog is dead, but Bork Busters, a lot of fun. Hours are made up of seconds. It is interesting. In Finnish, you don't say what time is it. You say paljonko kello on, which means how many is the clock? How many is the clock? Or how much? Montako is how many. Paljonko is how much, I believe. Right? I wish I could remember what it was. Because in Finnish you don't say like, see you later or whatever, you say get by. And that's just funny to me. The more I learn about the Finnish language, the more I'm like, wow, it's just a whole lot of pessimism. I fucking love it. What, was that 2 sawtooth sharks in a row? There's another one, the pronoun ne, which means it. It's like, oh, you shouldn't use it for people, but people do it all the fucking time, so it's acceptable. Well, I know several people who actually use its pronouns. When I say several, I mean like 4. It's like more than 2, which is a couple. Please come back. My favorite thing is that I was doing the Finnish audio lessons with Mango Languages, which unlike Duolingo actually explains stuff. And it got to the point where it's like, oh, nice to meet you is hauska tutustoa. But it's like, oh, you wouldn't really say this. But if you were going to say nice to meet you, this is how you say it. It's like if you be overly friendly, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. But on the off chance it is actually nice to meet somebody, you say hauska tutustoa. Stop with the sawtooth sharks. Look at that. 1, 2. I've got like 3 on me. Please come back. that it's fun. Honestly, language is great. My major is English, but my actual interests are linguistics. Problem is that linguistics is an anthropology course, and there is no work in anthropology. And perhaps if I was studying something I cared more about, I would be continuing my education, but even if I did that, it's not like I could ever find a job doing it. I think it's a lot of fun. A buddy of mine knows Swedish. Refuses to learn Finnish with me, though. Hello, Vikar. I see you've got access to the Tervetuloa emote again. Brum. Why do you need more Satu emotes? Gold crate. That's what I need at least one of. Let's throw you away, throw you away, throw you away. To free up a tiny bit of space before I open the gold crate. Trout. Swordfish. No. No. Oh, the night is young. To be fair, gold crates are extremely rare by themselves. And then I think I've only got like a 1 in 10 chance of them having a heart crystal. I plan to eventually max out my health at 400. 500 is out of the question since I can't get life fruit. But we're going to be here a while. Extreme cold is a lot of fun now. I suppose that depends on how far you have to commute to work. What I wouldn't mind is living somewhere that gets like 4 months of darkness, but I would not want to deal with 4 months of light. The sun is my enemy. Not a fan. Bow, 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 bow. Another pufferfish balloon. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the sun during the day when the sun is supposed to be out and about. I wouldn't want the sun out during the night. Shit sounds miserable. Alright, what do I not care about? Saw shark. Saw shark, trout. I've got a lot of shit I can open. What do you want from me? No, it's caught in the crimson. I do believe that there's a pond that is technically in the crimson out this way. Fishing in the crimson is going to be a pain in the ass, so hopefully it doesn't take me that long to get it. Shit, come on, get up there. You know, flying fish, you're not the enemy that I thought was going to be annoying me right now. Oh. Already got it. Which is probably for the best. Don't want to spend more time than necessary here. Skidoo. Are you familiar with the North American house hippo? Apprentice bait, sonar potions. Can I get something decent, please? Por favor. Now corrupted multiplayer vintage story world. Shape of a paw print. That is kind of cute. A buddy on a different server that I'm on shared a picture of a hot spring inside of like a glacier, which is a really strange place for it. Usually, geothermal features require, you know, geo. It was all ice. There was no earth around. I do think it would be cool if you could build like a functioning sauna in Vintage Story. Like, especially if you're, like, up in the frozen north. What better to do than a heavy temporal storm? Well, than just steam about it. I've actually never been in a sauna, but I used to, like, run really hot baths and then just kind of hang out in the steam. Not the water, I'm not a crazy person. The person water damaging the walls. It was me! I did it. Getting a lot of rare stuff. Not what I want. Ooh. Well, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Another one of these. Unfortunately, what I saw was just the potions. I saw some red when I opened that crate, and I got a tiny bit excited. But that's what happens when you get your hopes up about something. Your dreams are crushed. I'm not being dramatic for no reason. There is no reason never to be dramatic. Ah. You would think with people being able to use channel points to unlock the Terrraria emote, more would do that. But that does also mean I need more emotes. Well, yeah, but like, hot springs are a little bit more than just hot water. There is usually something heating them up. It was just like a random ass hot spring in the middle of ice. I don't think I'm gonna get another heart crystal in the next 71 streams. Which is unfortunate, because I gotta go to bed soon. I wonder why it wouldn't let you resubscribe. And if you're not subscribed, who is? Because I'm back up to 2. I'll throw that away. I'm going to need to make another chest. Well, hey, look at that. What do we got? No, nothing. To be fair, the thing I want is really rare. I feel like I'm being taunted, though. Alright, let's go ahead and put my crates in here. Whoops. Alright. You as well. Just more stuff to auto-stack. There we go. I'll consume my crate potion, do a bit more fishing, and then I am actually going to have to go to bed. Probably. I have pulled all-nighters, or all-dayers, if you would. Where are my crate potions? I was looking right at them. You don't count as a new sub. I don't think. Recurring subs are good for the business, though. My sister promised to make me a volley VTuber model. She's actually said every couple of years for a long time now that she would make me a VTuber model. And to her credit, I do think she starts trying and then gives up. Which to be totally fair, probably would take me a long time to figure out how to even fucking use the thing. My ass does not own a webcam. I'm ugly as shit, so I've never needed one. But I do believe that a webcam is the easiest way to do tracking for a VTuber model. Although I'm not actually that animated. Probably just have the VTuber model be doing its own thing. and then just move its mouth when I speak. Space chicken. Quit with the sawtooth sharks. I don't know how rare these things are, but I know that they're rare and they're not what I want. Whoops. How much masturbate do I have? 51? Yeah, I'm good on masturbate. It is also no longer November. It's kind of neat how the jellyfish just occasionally electrify the jar like that. Jellyfish being the only light source I have access to. Yes, I do like cashews. Oh, they're expensive though, so I don't eat a lot of them. I actually do like most nuts, with the exception of walnuts, which not only do I not like, but I'm actually allergic to. I'm secretly worried that my allergy to walnuts will eventually evolve into an allergy to pecans as well, since they're so closely related. I don't like walnuts, but I fucking love pecans. Like, I'm not that big on sweets, but like, a slice of pecan pie every now and then? Amazing. Fantastic shit. And pistachios are also good. I just wish that big pistachio brand would stop trying to go to war with the Middle East over pistachios. It's happened like 8 times now. Can I get a golden crate? Whoops. My crate potion's going to wear off. You couldn't get the sauna to function like a sauna in Vintage Story. You could pretend you've got a functioning sauna. Like simply having a fire in the room would heat it up. But you wouldn't have like heated rocks that you pour water over. So, you know, not a sauna. I just want a sauna so that I can make a "it's like a sauna in here" joke. But actually in a sauna. Stop with the swordfish, please. A Guinness? Like the Book of World Records? I'm joking, of course. I only drink vodka. That's only half true. If I'm at like a bar and they're making mixed drinks, I will drink White Russians as well. But my go-to, and I don't drink very often, is vodka. Golden crate. I'm gonna throw all these things away. I could be making a fortune selling them. Really? That was it? My goodness. I'm not getting jack shit. Hello, Vicar. Welcome to the YouTube side. Why did you ask if I liked cashews? I believe that everybody currently in chat is in the community Discord. I think Diesel's in there anyway. It's hard to remember who is and is not in the community Discord. We should just make a channel where without context everybody is speaking different languages. Somebody just shows up, it's like, what the fuck is going on in this channel? It's like, logically, nothing. We've got folks speaking Swedish, we've got folks speaking German. Alright, so you're not in the community Discord. Well, if you decide you want to be in the community Discord, let me know and I'll grab a link. I stream daily, so needing notifications isn't much of a thing. I try to stream daily. But if there is a day that I just don't feel like it, I will bring that up in the Discord. Also, the plan is that as soon as 1.22 is out, well, actually quite a bit later than that, as soon as 1.22 is out, and the mods that we want update, I will be hosting a community Discord server, like for a Vintage Story as well. Not this, a community Vintage Story server, there we go. Fuck. There could have been a golden crate. It's going to be a modded server. Oh, so if you don't like mods in Vintage Story, then it will not be your cup of tea. Like, even if we have no other mods at all, I would like to be able to at least be able to play as an Avali. I gotta be my space bird. Space necromancer. Chicken. I am becoming noticeably more tired, so we will probably fish through this night, do one more quest. 100,000 mods. 100 bajillion kazillion mods. More mods than exist. More mods than there are atoms in the universe. We really could use, like, a Moth Race player model. I've already forgotten. Saturnians or something like that? That's too many cigarettes. Honestly, I've been around way too many smokers in my lifetime. Cigarettes gross me out to the point that I won't even take the smoker trait in Project Zomboid. It's pretty much free points, but I'm not about to deal with that. I'll either have to smoke, which I don't want to, even though it's a video game, or I'll constantly be stressed out, at which point it's not free points. Caves and Cliffs update. Wasn't that years ago at this point? Or are they doing another one? What are your thoughts on axolotls in Minecraft, Vicar? Yes, Saturnians. Honestly, like, Minecraft has got a lot of fun mods. But I think the last time I truly had fun with Minecraft was all the way in 1.12 or 1.7.12 or whatever. Back when Thaumcraft was like in its golden age. Golden age, I can words. My brain is clearly left the building. Saw shark, saw shark. Gotta go. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It would be cool to have, like, everybody's own little modded species. Hard to tell what diesel is with the transparency of my screen. Everybody's profile pics are too small. I know what Vicar is, and I know what Bob is, since they're both just Clippy right now. Vintage Story Clippy model when? Catman. I should have remembered that. I remembered you go by Diesel, but not that you're a cat. Alright, so we've got a Yeen, a cat, 2 Clippies. A hyena model would be pretty decent for a Vintage Story. They've already got Yeens. They just need more upright Yeens. Just Maba from Soul Eater. I don't know who that is. Yeah, no, I don't know who that is. I'm like, do I know what Soul Eater is? But then I was thinking of Bleach, which is not Soul Eater. I'm pretty sure one of a few Dreamcast games that I had was Soul Reaver. It was like a weird Legacy of Kain sequel. I've just never had that best attention span for anime. I think the only anime I've ever actually finished was Wakfu, which is like French, and therefore I don't think it actually counts. And I should say I watched all of Wakfu Season 1. I watched like the first episode of Season 2, and I didn't like it. So Maba is like your scrungly Blorbo. Just shows up for like 2 scenes and then is gone forever. Was Wakfu an MMO? I'm not entirely sure. It was a French anime though. It wouldn't make a terrible MMO. I don't think. It had enough lore. Could probably make classes based on it. No, it's pretty interesting. If there is a second anime that I probably saw every episode of, even though I was not watching it myself, I was the Oren High School Host Club or whatever. And that's because it's only 8 episodes long, and then my siblings watched it, and I was just in the room playing games. And then they stopped, and I'm like, wow, was that really the entire anime? Can I get a fucking health crystal, please? I can't imagine it's going to go well, but my kingdom for a blood moon. Beastars? I've never really watched that one either. I just don't have the attention span for television. I was born without an attention span. The Host Club has multiple seasons? I thought it was only 8 episodes. So okay, I've not seen all of that then. What the hell could they possibly do? I think they wrapped up the entire thing in those 8 episodes. I've seen several episodes of an anime called Kerro Gunso or Sergeant Frog. Fun as shit. Only like the first 21 episodes of that are translated into English. And I can't read, so watching dubbed anime is not an option. Also, I'm usually not paying attention to what I'm watching. I'll be listening to it while playing games or whatever. Which is a lot harder to do dubbed since I don't know a word of Japanese. If I had more time and energy for learning the language that I am actively trying to learn, I would perhaps have some interest in learning like a third one. Or I guess 4th. I still remember a lot of Spanish. Not enough Spanish to be helpful. Also know some French, by which I mean another word for cheese is fromage. And you really don't need to know any other words in French. Fromage will pretty much cover it all. Come on, golden crates! I've actually gotten decently lucky with the golden crates. I've just not gotten lucky with the health crystals. Which doesn't surprise me in the least, but I am very impatient. Shrimp. Oh. Nothing's ever gonna shrimp me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Tabernacle. Why do I try to roll so many of my R's? Normally, if I'm rolling a lot of R's, it's because I was doing my Finnish lessons. But I've not been able to do those in like 4 days because my fucking phone sucks. My phone has this fun thing going on, where if it says it's charging slowly, it's not charging at all. But if it says it's charging slowly. Like, my phone charges 3% an hour if I'm lucky. I'm confident it could reach 100% if I left it charging for like 3 days. Golden crate. Still no life crystal. Getting more platinum bars though. It's going to be a while before I get even one more heart crystal. I actually think I got a heart crystal out of my first golden crate, so that's where all my luck went. I lucked out on the first draw. It's like when you hit blackjack, get 21 on your first hand, and then never again. It's like you always stand on 20, and then somehow the dealer gets 21. It's like, how the fuck have you not gone over once? My goodness. I'm going to learn how to count cards just so that I can understand how much bullshit this is. Alright. Put all my stuff away, throw you away, throw you away, throw you away. I'd probably be making bank if I was selling this stuff. Shop. Let's go ahead and sell some things. Swordfish. None of it's overly valuable. 2 gold for 39 tuna, not bad. And frog legs worth 1 gold as well. I thought I had more stuff I wanted to sell. Swordfish, sell it. Alright, angler. What do you want? Surface of the tundra. I do not think that I've actually got a surface tundra, so we might have to for the first time. Build a, whatchamacallit? Make an artificial biome. Or not biome, the biome's already there. Make a pond of our own. Cloning water is not hard. It's easier to do if you have a hammer, which guess what I don't have. Oh, can't be picking this stuff up. Some of this is illegitimate, but I should also put my gold away. Don't want to go dying with this much money on me. If I wasn't actually going to save my money, Oh, 1 platinum. That's fine, I'll be able to get to that in time. It's no big deal. I'll be fine. Of ham. Right, there we go. 1 platinum. Wait, let's go and stow this shit away. Sort items. I wish like these would automatically. Boom, 2 platinum. And now we go off to the tundra. Are you relocked? Yeah, you're relocked. How are you doing, It's Peed? What languages do you know, It's Peed? We've actually got quite a few in this chat. I know barely any Spanish, so I'm not counting that. I know more Finnish, but not even conversational. I guess I could claim to be conversational in Finnish. Very boring conversation, though. Is there a reason why I can't jump all of a sudden? Nope. No reason. My character was just refusing. Yeah. Nice. So we've got Thai, Swedish, German. There was another interesting one in there. I just think it's interesting. I wish that I wasn't so lazy so I could learn Finnish more efficiently than I am. And being, like, multilingual is really cool. Oh, sweet, it's a blizzard. Alright. Let's go and open this up a tiny bit more. for our fishing pleasure. But this will be our pond. Moon Lord in Calamity? Have you defeated the Moon Lord in RL Craft yet? Alright, how do I do this? Put that back. To do... I believe, like this. No, not like that at all. It's been a while since I've tried cloning water. Nope, not getting it fast enough. I thought the basic principle was you make a little pyramid. Yeah, it's supposed to split it, but it's not doing that. I can make more buckets, but I still don't have the time to just be moving water. It is possible that the water flowing so quickly is why it's not working. I miss the snow, although to be fair, back when I did live somewhere that it snowed, I didn't have to commute to work on my own. So it's possible that needing to commute to work would make the snow less fun. It's a shape like that. If I had a hammer, I could easily clone the water. I don't have a hammer. I'll see if I can make a hammer with any of the shit I've got on me, but I don't think I can. Unless I suddenly have more resources than I did last time I tried. And for the sake of expedience, I should just teleport over there. Ah, my condolences. Although snow is so fun, it is hard to stay mad at it. Couldn't grab all my bars. Can I not make a metal hammer? Is that not a thing? Yeah, I don't think I have access to a hammer. A hammer would be exceptionally useful. Let's go and turn my bamboo back into bamboo and see if I can't make a wooden one. Boom. Hammer. Wait. I'm blind, but I'm not saying a hammer, no. Done it. Is there no, like, hammer that I can actually make with the stuff I've got? Hammers. Nope. Well, iron hammer is a thing. What do I need to make an iron hammer? What resource am I missing? Oh. Does bamboo not count as any wood for the purpose of making a hammer? Because that would be an issue. Yeah, I don't think bamboo counts as wood. Nope, I'm just screwed. Whatever, I'll just make multiple buckets. It's not wasteful. I've only got so much time, though. Gotta be fast. Gotta go. I'm sure it'd be nice if the snow biome already had a pond in it. Anyway, let me see if I can figure out how to clone water more efficiently. Water. Obsidian blocks. Nope. Bottomless water bucket. Due to its infinite usability, the player can easily use this item to create artificial lakes much more quickly for fishing. No idea. If I was allowed to pick it up, it would probably be faster to just bring the ice to my existing lake. I won't, like, verbally greet most people, but I will, like, nod or bow. I actually do an awful lot of bowing. And what's funny is that if you bow, people will usually actually bow back. This person who I don't get along with, never did, was like, oh, do you bow? That's so weird. And I'm like, that's not weird. And so then I decided to start paying attention. And most people will return a bow. It's not weird. She was just a bitch. No, I need wood to make a metal hammer. I was just looking at it. I wonder why my thing's not working. Let's go ahead and open it up a tiny bit more. Maybe I need one in the center as well. Like there. Go away, slime. Does it look like it filled it up anymore? Not really, no. Yeah, I've got bamboo. I've got all the resources, just wasn't letting me. We must go get more water. We technically have a lot of time. Like on paper. Not if I can't find my buckets. Did I leave them there? Nope, there they are. Rockfish is a hammer. Where do I get that? That sounds familiar. Keep trying to climb walls. It's not something I can do easily. Underground fishing. Is it hard mode or pre-hard mode? Can I fucking... do? It would be nice if the angler... Pre-hard mode? Alright. Fuck, it would be nice if the angler would just give me the bottomless water bucket. I've already gotten the sponge, which does the opposite of what I want. I guess if you make a bunch of unsightly ponds, being able to remove them is helpful. Sponge. SpongeBob SquarePants. That's another word I don't know how to say in Finnish. Sponge. Would be useful to know. Maybe. Probably not. I know useful stuff. Like fork is haruka. Plate is like, I want to say lautanen. Water bottle is pulo. Well, water bottle is vesipulo. But bottle is pulo. I don't need to stop goofing around. There's a pond close to here. Sponge indeed. Although knowing a bunch of words in Finnish was not the most helpful thing. Finnish grammar, like any Nordic language, very confusing. But like in English, we do not have partitive speech. Basically, how many of something there is, and whether it's the subject or predicate of the sentence. Everybody loves the Moomin trolls. I've never actually watched Moomin. All I know is that Snufkin is a vibe, mood, whatever. And there's also the swears that are just like these little creatures. Alright, one more trip and then I should have enough water to actually fish from. Pretty sure Moomin came from Finland. A lot of weird stuff coming out of Finland as well. Fucking Fear and Hunger, that's a Finnish game. What other weird Finnish games have I seen recently? Noita just means witch in Finnish. I've not played it. It doesn't look weird. I would like to play it. You know what I really want to play in Finnish is Bloodborne. Bloodborne apparently has a really good Finnish localization. But I cannot access it. I tried changing my system language. I tried creating a second account. Using a Finnish email. I even repurchased the game in euros. So like I bought Bloodborne twice. Just for the hope of being able to play it in Finnish. Still can't. The game is like, screw you and your dreams. I don't know if this pond is big enough. One more trip, because just standing here waiting for a fish that may never bite. I gotta be fast about it, but once I do have the fish, I can just teleport back. And this is the kind of high-octane chaos we've been craving this entire time. High-octane, like, how long can it take a dumbass to make a fucking pond? My fishing power is pretty high. My brain is pretty dumb. IQs are not exactly important and extremely racist. But my IQ is room temperature. Alright, we fish. Might actually help to destroy my copper pyramid at this point. Nothing. You know another game I would like to play? Is Caves of Kud. There are not copper pyramids in that game, but there are chrome pyramids. I'm not getting any bites. No bites whatsoever. Come on, come on, come on. Protect me, Zephyrfish. Nothing. It probably doesn't help that half the time my bobber is not even landing in the water. I do wonder why I'm not catching anything. This pond is larger than some of the ponds I've fished in the past. Come on, give me a bite. Any bite. There's no way this isn't a valid pond. It wouldn't be a very good one, but it should be valid. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get this fish. This turtle. I've got a couple turtles, actually. I've got the mount. I've got a pet turtle. Alright, and have a good meal, Vicar. I was hoping to catch this fish so that I could just end the stream and go to bed. I'll move over 15 more water. But I am running out of time. Hey hey, Vicar. Stop it, hey hey, what's that sound? All the mammoths are in the ground. Alright, let's go. The night is already half over, which is not promising. I should also probably destroy that water candle. That is close enough to get in the way. Alright. Come on, fish. Not what I want. I need the fish. I wish they would stop making so much noise in the water. Don't they know that I'm fishing primarily by sound because I'm blind as fuck? Old shoe. Wooden crate. Another wooden crate. Need to die quickly, Demon Eye. Seaweed. I do not think I'm going to get this fish, unfortunately. Oh, Georgia Cola. Took me too long to build the pond since I could not figure out the infinite water glitch. It was too smart for me. Wooden crate. Getting lucky with the crates. Come on. Oh, pangfish, that's what I need. Conch, conch. I should probably expand that pond so that it's not shitty. Bottomless water bucket. That's going to make expanding the pond much easier. I can't even open this door because of the fucking starfish. That does mean I can shimmer these buckets and turn them into something actually more useful, like iron doors. Let's go and expand that pond. And go ahead and shimmer these buckets and then call it a stream. I am in desperate need of eep. Ow, rude. I am one entire child of a finch. Oh, hey, Akram's house. The Akram fight was actually pretty easy. If you ever played console or 3DS Terraria. Let's go and favorite my bottomless water bucket. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. It is a tiny bit painful. Plummeting past heart crystals I cannot actually pick up. I don't know who thought this challenge was a good idea. That person's an idiot. Oh fuck, but you mean my decision to do the challenge, not the person I stole this idea from. I've gone insubstantial. It does not take long for fucking the shimmer to get super dangerous. Must summon tutorial. speaking of which, I also still need to find out that maid mod. Like, figure out how the maid mod works. For Minecraft. Because I've got Ralze as a maid. But I've yet to figure out how to let him cast fire and healing magic. Imagine having Ralze, but he can't be a healer fire mage. Do-do-do. Try to keep up, Zephyrfish. Fuck. Let's go. Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go. Where are you going, fatty? Oh, I guess it was just running from me. It's gone. Whoop, whoop. I still need a life crystal, but the bottomless water bucket is a pretty good find. I do think it is now morning, which means we can pick up another fishing quest. Sleep is for nerds. Excuse me. Thankfully, that one didn't taste nearly as much like carrots. Alright, boom. Water acquired. Alright, Angler, what quest do you have of me? I caught underground in the caverns. Say no more. I'm on my way. What is my extractinator? I got a snail, which can use for bait power. Where's my seaweed? It's my apprentice bait. Alright. So catching junk is not useless. It's just not a very good use of my time. Yes, my cavern is over here. Alright, for real. We catch this fish and I go to bed. I should probably figure out how this Star Fury weapon works. Oh, you can totally flood a world. So it's a super American snack. But did anybody here try the Mexican street corn Cheetos? They were actually pretty good. Right, smack you there for some visibility. Basically no visibility. Already got the batfish. Alright, find out what we get, and then I go to bed. Because I'm old and tired. Apprentice bait and fishing potion. Can you give me, like, anything good? I've actually got a lot of good stuff, but there are more things I can get to improve fishing power. But I'm gonna have to get those later. I'm going to bed. Every Cheeto is personalized. I do like the flaming hot ones. Those are the only light sources I have access to. Anyway, if you're hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching this video at some point in the future as a VOD and have somehow watched the entire thing, you have the patience of a saint, and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more.